1600 meters, and they sent on their way from the 1600 meter. Not a bad beginning, this one. Let's Not Linger, one of the first out, but is over racing, and Southern Cape's going around them to match. Between the two of them is Crazy Blue. Shanty Lane's a little bit awkward. Dawn of a New Day. Then comes Lady Tiptree. Shape of You is near the rail now. Then Flashy Katrina, and Starboard's the trailer, about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader. So Southern Cape now takes it up. Let's Not Linger is awkward back in second position. Crazy Blues on the outside, then Shanty Lane. Dawn of a New Day is further back in the run, then Flashy Katrina. Behind that is Shape of You, and then comes Starboard. And Lady Tiptree's about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader. Southern Cape by length. Crazy Blues is second. Let's Not Linger's more settled at the rail third. Dawn of a New Day in the blue is fourth. Then Shanty Lane, Flashy Katrina. Shape of You's got about 6 to make up. Then comes Lady Tiptree, and Starboard's the trailer. Top of the lane, and Southern Cape leads it. Down the inside, Let's Not Linger. Towards the outside, Crazy Blues, Dawn of a New Day. Down the inside, Shanty Lane. Coming down to the last 300 metres, Southern Cape. Down the inside, Let's Not Linger, and Dawn of a New Day's putting it together now. And it's Let's Not Linger, and on the outside, Dawn of a New Day. Lady Tiptree's running on. Dawn of a New Day, though, takes it up. And Dawn of a New Day to go and win well. Dawn of a New Day to win it, and wins it by about 3. Second, Let's Not Linger, Lady Tiptree. Then there's a photo, Flashy Katrina, Southern Cape. Number 3, Dawn of a New Day, tote favourite 220, comes home coasting under the hands and wins convincingly, eased up at the line. The Futura, Dean Cannemeyer for Drakenstein Stud, also bred for the Ruperts, wins it by about 3. Let's Not Linger, number 5, a good run at 3:10, over raced in the early stages. Third will go to, that is Lady Tiptree, and that fourth position, perhaps Southern Cape will run into that fourth position. So the winner, Dawn of a New Day. And that is third win from 14 outings in the blue silks in the middle of your picture. And towards the left, Let's Not Linger. And towards the outside, Crazy Blues, Lady Tiptree. But Dawn of a New Day, you'll see, goes towards the right-hand side of your picture. The extreme outside, 1 or 2 reminders. And then Keegan puts the stick away. And Dawn of a New Day wins convincingly. That's race 6. Back to the studio.
The Dean Cannemeyer stable have ended their day on a high with a win here. Dawn of a New Day, Keegan DeMello, Drakenstein Stud, and Musa is here with me. He gets 1,000 Rand for the way that Dawn of a New Day looked. Outstanding. You make sure that your horse is well fed, well looked after. Well done, Musa. 1,000 Rand on behalf of the sponsors. Well done. Thank you very much, Musa. I showed you that message that somebody sent through to me, Denzel Washington, Man on Fire. I think that's your new name, Man on Fire. Well done, Keegan. When watching the race, you could see that although the second horse, gave cheek for a bit of a way up the straight, and you had your hands firmly on the handlebars, motionless, and when you asked her to go and get the first prize, she did it with consummate ease.
Yeah, look, like I mentioned earlier, I think her last start she was very unlucky, and yeah, today it was just about getting the gaps at the right time and the right horses to follow through. And like you said, the second horse was very gallant, and I was just on top of her and always ready to pounce. And yeah, very nice filly. I'm glad she's starting to live up to what we thought of her, and yeah, she just really turned the corner since being in KZN.
It's not an easy game. We've said it many times before. It's a game that we love, and transparency is what it's all about. Your comment with Raheel a little earlier on was that you felt she was the horse to beat. You could reverse the weights, etc., the form rather. Thanks for that, and the punters must have listened because the money was down and you've delivered. We can't always get it right, but well done to you for being spot on. Yeah,
thank you. Like I said, I'm always the first to admit if something went wrong, and last time everything went wrong, and it was my fault. And yeah, just glad she brought it through today. Just well done to Nicolette, Julius, and the whole team here. Our work riders, Neba, Musa, and Bees, and all of them do a lot of work behind the scenes while I'm gone. And just full credit to the team here, and to Mr. Cannemeyer, very big well done to him, and thank you to him, and to obviously Drakenstein as well. Thanks very much.
Lovely, well done, man on fire.
Yeah, thank you, and to my sponsors, Winning Form, thank you.
Lovely. Come on, let's talk Nicolette. She's a lovely horse to look at. She's lovely on the eye, and I'm sure you'll concur with Keegan. Happy that she's now living up to what you've always expected, because her win was solid today.
No, it was a solid win. You know, she came up with a little bit of a reputation that she's got the ability to win. So look, she's done very well. She hasn't put a foot wrong. We had a few little niggly problems in her first start when we ran her here in the wet, but we've got on top of it, and she's a nice strong filly. She's maturing into a lovely horse.
Kevin Somerville, Gaynor Rupert, the whole team down in the glorious Cape. They'll be thrilled. I'm sure they don't miss any race wherever they have horses running around the country and around the world, for wherever they have their horses featuring for them. And yeah, I'm sure they'll be thrilled with this, because she'll go into the paddocks and make a cracking mare.
No, she definitely will. I mean, she's not a nice, big, strong filly, and like I say, she's starting to mature. So well done to Dragonstein Stud and Mr. and Mrs. Rupert, and a great ride from Keegan. You know, he made up for the last time when he rode her. He got a bit of traffic problems and he couldn't get a run, and eventually came through. So he made up for that, and yeah, just everything thanks to the grooms. You know, at home. You know, I've got 3 work riders that work well at home, because Keegan's not there to ride the work. He can only get there when he can. So a great achievement from them too.
Well done, and thanks for your feedback. Please travel home safely.
Thank you very much.
There we go, Nicolette Rusco in charge of the Kanamea outfit here in KwaZulu-Natal. Well done, Dean. Nice to see the horses in the Cape firing up as well. One to take note of is Shantastic, that ran the other day. You must have been pleased with that performance. But the performance that you'll be pleased with today is Dawn of a New Day.